As the last leaves fall, Europe wonders, will December 2025 bring a true winter wonderland, or just more grey drizzle? The dream of snow, muffled city streets, children building snowmen, parks transformed, lingers in our minds. But nature is unpredictable. The same atmosphere that could deliver a magical snowfall might just as easily bring weeks of rain and slush. A mild, wet December means umbrellas and muddy fields, a letdown for those craving winter's magic. So as we stand at this meteorological crossroads, the question remains, will Arctic air sweep in, or will Atlantic storms keep winter at bay? Over the next sections, we'll explore what the experts predict and what either scenario could mean for our daily lives. A cold, snowy start to winter in Europe is never just a matter of chance. It's deeply connected to the powerful influence of the Arctic. Each year, as autumn fades, meteorologists and locals alike watch for signs that the far north is about to send a wintry message southward. This message often arrives in the form of a polar air mass, sometimes unleashed when the polar vortex, a swirling band of strong winds high above the Arctic, weakens or becomes unstable. When this happens, the coldest air on the planet can escape its usual confines and surge southward. As this frigid air plunges into Europe, it sweeps over the relatively warmer waters of the North Sea and Atlantic Ocean, picking up extra moisture. This combination of cold and moisture sets the perfect stage for widespread snowfall, especially in areas downwind of these bodies of water. These early cold blasts can lock much of Europe into a deep freeze, transforming both the landscape and the rhythm of daily life. Streets become quieter, routines slow down, and communities adapt to the challenges of icy conditions. Coastal regions, especially those exposed to moist sea air, may experience intense sea-effect snow, with heavy accumulations that can disrupt travel and daily activities. Meanwhile, inland cities often face a different challenge, drier but even deeper cold, where temperatures can plunge well below freezing for days or even weeks at a time. Predicting when and where these blasts will strike is notoriously tricky. It all hinges on the stability of the polar vortex, a system that operates high above the Earth and can change rapidly, making long-range forecasts a real challenge for meteorologists. For December 2025, forecasters are closely watching the signs. Early indicators suggest the polar vortex may be less stable than usual, raising the odds of at least one significant cold snap sweeping across the continent. While this doesn't guarantee a white Christmas for everyone, it certainly increases the chances of a colder, more eventful winter, one that could bring both challenges and moments of beauty to European towns and cities. As the days grow shorter and the air turns crisp, the continent waits in anticipation, watching for that first true Arctic breath to signal the real arrival of winter. Imagine December 2025. The air turns crisp, frosts sharpen, and winds swing from the north. High pressure over Scandinavia could block Atlantic storms, letting cold air settle over Europe. Cities like London and Paris might wake to snow-blanketed streets, the usual rush slowed by winter's hush. In the countryside, fields and forests would be draped in white, wildlife leaving tracks in the snow. For farmers, a deep freeze can help the land, but heavy snow complicates daily work. As the holidays approach, the dream of a white Christmas could become reality for millions. Travel may be disrupted, but the festive atmosphere would be unforgettable. This December could finally deliver the winter we imagine. January 2026 brings a new weather battle, cold continental air versus mild Atlantic storms. If Atlantic systems win, snow quickly turns to slush and winter fizzles into grey, damp days. But if the cold holds, January can deliver Europe's harshest frosts and heaviest snowfalls. The jet stream's position is key. A flat flow brings mild thaws, while a wavy pattern lets cold persist. Current models suggest a back-and-forth month. Brief thaws, then renewed cold. Major snow events could occur where Atlantic moisture meets sub-zero air. January looks set to be dynamic and unpredictable, a true tug-of-war between ocean and continent. The outcome will shape the heart of winter. February, winter's final act, is often the most dramatic. The sun's strength grows, but the coldest air still lurks over Siberia and the Arctic. A sudden stratospheric warming could shatter the polar vortex, unleashing a late, powerful cold spell, just as in 2018's Beast from the East. If this happens, blizzards and deep snowdrifts could bring Europe to a standstill. Alternatively, if Atlantic air dominates, February could feel like an early spring, with mild, wet days and the first flowers emerging. The month's outcome remains wide open, with the potential for either a dramatic finale or a gentle fade. Forecasters are watching the stratosphere closely. February 2026 could be the winter's most memorable chapter. Our hopes for winter are shaped by memories, those magical days when snow blanketed the streets, transforming cities into sparkling wonderlands. We remember the laughter of children, the crunch of boots on fresh powder, and the way everything seemed to slow down under a soft white hush. For many, the snowy December of 2010 stands out, a time when Europe was gripped by a true winter, with snow piling up on rooftops and traffic grinding to a halt. But just a few years later, 2015 brought a different story, a mild, wet letdown, with rain replacing snow and puddles forming where snowmen once stood. These extremes reveal how Europe's winters can swing wildly between deep freezes and endless rain, all depending on the whims of atmospheric patterns and shifting climate trends. In 2010, a stubborn high pressure near Greenland opened the door for Arctic air to flood south, delivering that unforgettable chill and heavy snowfall. In contrast, 2015 saw a powerful jet stream steering relentless storms across the continent, bringing wind, rain, and a winter that felt more like autumn. Now, as we look ahead to December 2025, forecasts suggest a hybrid, neither a record-breaking freeze nor a total washout. Instead, we're likely to see a mix: chilly days with snow, followed by milder spells and rain, creating a patchwork of winter moods. The current pattern hints at dynamic weather. Expect cold snaps and bursts of snow, but also periods of thaw and drizzle, keeping everyone guessing. It may not become a legendary winter, the kind that fills photo albums and news headlines, but it promises more excitement and variety than the recent run of slushy, forgettable winters. Our weather sits on a knife edge, teetering between the familiar and the unexpected, and this year it could tip towards something truly memorable. Perhaps not epic, but certainly worth watching unfold. The stage is set for a winter that will keep us all looking out the window, wondering what tomorrow will bring. The jet stream is the main architect of our winter. Its shape and strength decide if we get snow or rain. A strong, straight jet stream keeps cold air locked north, bringing mild, wet winters. A weak, wavy jet stream lets Arctic air spill south, setting up cold and snowy spells. The North Atlantic Oscillation, NAO, is another key player. A negative or neutral NAO weakens the jet stream, increasing the chance of cold. The polar vortex's stability is crucial too. A weak vortex can trigger a sudden stratospheric warming, unleashing severe cold. For winter 2025, the NAO looks neutral to negative, and the vortex is less stable than usual. The ingredients for a memorable winter are all in play. The winter forecast shapes more than just small talk. It's a powerful force that influences nearly every aspect of our daily lives. From the way we plan our travel and holidays, to how we prepare our homes and families, the weather forecast is a crucial guide. It impacts our health, our safety, and even the broader economy, making it far more significant than just a topic for casual conversation. Snow can disrupt transport, delay reunions and make travel challenging, but it also brings a sense of festive magic to cities and towns. For many, it's a time of joy, children playing in the snow, families gathering for the holidays, and ski resorts bustling with activity. The winter landscape transforms, offering both obstacles and opportunities for memorable experiences. Cold weather means higher heating bills and safety concerns, especially for the elderly and vulnerable. Yet it also brings invigorating days spent outdoors, from brisk walks in snowy parks to thrilling winter sports in the Alps. The chill in the air can be both a challenge and a source of excitement, depending on how we prepare and adapt. Mild, wet spells can dampen spirits and even trigger seasonal affective disorder, making some days feel long and dreary. However, when the sun breaks through on a cold winter day, it can lift moods and encourage people to get outside, reminding us of the beauty and variety that winter brings. Retailers, ski resorts, and farmers all depend on the forecast to plan for demand and manage risk. A snowy season can mean booming business for ski resorts and winter markets, while farmers must prepare for frost and changing conditions. Shopkeepers adjust their stock, and everyone from business owners to families keeps a close eye on the weather. Energy companies brace for surges in heating needs during cold snaps, working around the clock to ensure homes stay warm and the power stays on. The forecast helps them anticipate demand and avoid shortages, making it a vital tool for keeping communities safe and comfortable. The weather is an active force in our lives, shaping everything from our daily routines to our overall well-being. Whether it's scraping ice from windshields, bundling up for the commute, or finding new ways to enjoy the season, we all adapt in our own ways. This winter's forecast will touch us all one way or another, guiding our choices, shaping our experiences, and reminding us of the power and unpredictability of nature. No matter where you are in Europe, the winter weather will play a part in your story this season. So, will December 2025 bring snow or slush? The evidence points to a dynamic month with a higher chance of cold snaps and snow than in recent years. A deep freeze like 2010 is unlikely, but a total washout is also off the table. Expect a tug-of-war cold Arctic air making incursions, interrupted by milder Atlantic spells. For much of Western Europe, the odds of seeing snow before Christmas are better than usual. December may start mild, but mid-month could bring a wintry transformation. The verdict, cautious optimism for snow lovers. Europe is more likely to freeze than fizzle, at least in spells. Get ready for a memorable start to winter, hats and scarves at the ready.